Hello, my name is Ziyao Xu. I'm a PhD student in sociology and gerontology program. I'm going to introduce me and my co-author Na's study on exploring the relationship between social participation and depressive symptoms among Chinese retirees. One thing you may not know is that China's retirement age and the retirement benefits are different because of gender and job types. So retirement age, gender, and many other reasons make the compensation of retirees conflicted. Recent research shows that participation in activities has beneficial effects on mental health among older adults, including in decreasing depressions. Studies also show that Chinese older adults participated in fewer social activities compared to Western older adults, and the Japanese research found that social participation only affects women but not men on health, so the gender difference may exist in Asian cultures. Nowadays, there is a lack of relevant research focusing on mainland China retirees, and that gap is what this study aims to fill. So here are my two hypotheses and my conceptual model. The first hypothesis assumed the relationship between social engagement and depressive symptoms is significant, and the second hypothesis assumed that women have higher risks of getting depression than men. So I used the wave 4 longitudinal data from the 2015 China Health and Retirement Longitudinal Survey data because I only focus on retirees, so my subgroup includes 1,949 people. The dependent variable is depressive symptom and measured by CESD-10. The key independent variable is the sum of 11 social activities. The other predictors are some demographic, socioeconomic, and health characteristics. We did a basic test and a bivariate test as chi-square and a t-test first, and then a binary logistic regression was conducted. As expected, social participation has a significant negative relationship with depressive symptoms among Chinese retirees. For every additional social activity that retirees participate, the odds of depressive symptoms decreased by about 16% after controlling all the other variables. And we can see that for every additional chronic disease that a retiree has, the odds of depressive symptoms increased by about 1.25 times. And for one higher level, also means one more unit unsatisfied people are, the odds of depressive symptoms also increased after controlling other variables. But the gender and age didn't show any significant relationship here. So come back to my hypothesis. The first one is correct, but the second one is not. Overall, social participation has a protective effect against depression for Chinese retirees. Life satisfaction is negatively correlated with depression, but gender is not a significant factor like chronic condition is in predicting depression. Maybe the culture value make the people in different gender gain the satisfaction from different way, like female retirees spend more time taking care of grandchildren in China. That may be a kind of family activity that they participate in, but this study didn't include it. For retirees, to have a positive attitude and increase their social participation is important to decrease the risk of getting depression. All the practitioners as caregivers or staffs in long-term care facility and the policymakers should create more opportunities and a better system for retirees to engage in social activities. This study provides new results in this field, give a different voice to this topic, and it also fills the gap that the lack of related research in China. However, there are some limitations. It didn't give a baseline that whether the participants already depressed before retirement, it may affect the results. And as I said before, it didn't include family activities, and this should be explored in the future study. Thank you for your listening.